Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 25 of FTB Revelations, where today, I think my plan, if I'm not completely wrong about this, is to play around with some of the magic spells you can get with the Caster's Gauntlet. I don't think I've ever actually given this thing a fair shake, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think I've ever really taken a look. So 282, yeah, looks about right. Cool. So the top left shows you the V. I don't think I've ever really given this thing a fair look at. Now let's see. Category Thaumcraft. Change caster focus. Can I make you G even though I'm already using G for anchoring? That's a good question. I guess we'll find out. Sometimes the mods are smart about that, and sometimes they're not. I'm not entirely sure if mine is. So, you know, we'll have to see. So to get started here, I think it's time to take a look in the phenomenon and see what kind of cool stuff we can do. So the Oromancy chapter is where we can get good things, like the Recharge Pedestal, which we already got. It also gets us the Workbench Charger and the V Amulet. Both things are pretty cool. The Workbench Charger is nice. It allows the Workbench to access V from adjacent chunks to the one that it's in, so that it drastically improves the amount of V available to the Workbench crafting mechanic. That's cool. We can also get a caster pouch and some advanced foci and some different focus mediums. So Thaumcraft spellcrafting, from what I remember, because it's been a really long time, is basically we want to get a focus, right? So I think we even have a lesser one. And we pop that in there. Boom. And then we can apply things to it. So like the first guy here, let's see. I think is this self? So touch and then fire would, in theory, set fire to whatever I touch, right? Those are some of the foci you get to start off with, right? So if we look in our book here, we'll confirm that. Let's also put away you, and that looks cool for now. So does this go into the basic? Yeah, here we are. Okay, neat. I only know the patterns for root, touch, and fire. Root represents the caster. If the focal manipulator interface, it is shown as the eye icon. In the empty node below it is marked with both the target and the trajectory icon. So like touch, we put on there beyond the root node, and that makes it so that whatever the caster is touching will get the effect that comes after it. And then we also have fire as a basic one. Now we could link fire directly to root without touch, but that would set the caster on fire. So that sounds like a bad time. But I mean, if you want to, go for it. And then you can also tweak some metrics of it as you play with things in here. So like, for example, I can put touch in here and then fire. And then for that, we can see that we can do burn duration. So we can bump that up. And you'll notice as we change that, it affects the V cost and the complexity of the cast, right? And as we bump up power, we'll see that also bumps up things, right? So if we bump up the power of the flame and the burn duration, it's going to cost a lot more V. I guess, is that per V cast cost? So that's how much it costs to create the focus, this one up here. So you need 1 experience, 173 V, and 17 out of 15 complexity is too much. But guess what? We already saw there's an advanced focus, so I'm pretty sure that's going to make for some cool stuff. So let's look into that advanced foci, if we may. Blank lesser focus, blank advanced focus. Lesser foci simply cannot carry patterns of any appreciable complexity. Discovering infusion has given me a new way of crafting, however, and I hope it will help me. Cool. So I need 2 quicksilver and a lesser focus. So let's take our lesser focus and get that going. And I would love to expand the range, but what we want is some quicksilver. And then what else did we want? So for the advanced focus, oh, you're killing me, Smalls. I look up this thing is sometimes a little wonky. Diamonds and ender pearls, and 50 ordo and 25 percantio. So diamonds and ender pearls. We have a few, so that's cool. Now, how are we doing on ordo over here? My buddy Ordo. I should really label these guys. Hey, we have 43 ordo, and we need 50. So we need a little bit more ordo. Remember, that's lead. So that should be doable. Boom. And that should get that cooking. Hooray! And Metallum's going to be voided. Good. And then Percantio we needed some of. That's this guy. 28? I think we needed 25. But we should always have extra. Remember, you don't want to have exactly enough. Because if the infusion gets unstable, it uses these aspects to stabilize it. So the problem is if you don't have a little extra and you have any instability, you might run into issues. So let's get Percantio taken care of here. I think you have a decent amount of Percantio on you. So we'll let that cook up and call that a good day. Cool. So let's give that just a few minutes to kind of do its thing. But let's get you aligned as well. So what we're going to want here is basically you and you and you and you. And that should be very cool. Neat. And that should be good. And how are you doing, buddy? You're just doing your thing. I should get Alumentum going on in here. That would probably be a really smart move, I would think. Alumentum is what? That is coal. So if I got some coal, and I really need to expand the range, could I get like 32 Alumentum? You know what I want to do is I want to get my Hungry Chest. And pop him right here, so that if I'm crafting things, we're cool, right? So if I put you in there, you did Alumentum, you're going to get fire and all that stuff, right? What I'm going to do is take this coal out of here, and we're going to want to use Alumentum. Now, I don't know if we have enough fire aspect. We apparently have some. We don't have enough Perdicio. That's probably low. Cobblestone has that, doesn't it? Is that still the case, or no? Cobblestone has 1. It's not a great amount of Perdicio. I think gunpowder has it. Yeah, and it actually has a lot, too. So did you... Let's do just one of you. Just so you get... Oh, we'll do 2, just to be safe. Because I think doing Alumentum, I think speeds it up, right? Is that what it does? It speeds up this process? Just a smidge? So that's cool. Did we get our Percantio filled up? We did. Nice work. Beautiful. All right. And then you should get the other stuff that we're going to want. We should be able to automate this if we wanted to. Because technically Cobblestone has Perdicio on it. So it should be easy to automate. We'll look into it. We'll consider it. I think there's ways to make it happen. Hey, there's the Perdicio. Nice. And then it's going to flow directly into that dude, and that's pretty spiffy. It's a healthy amount of both of those aspects, but it's worth it. Alumentum's pretty good stuff. We should look into, like, fully automating this bad boy if we can. So you go do the rest of the gunpowder. Because Alumentum makes this dissolve faster, from what I remember. If I remember correctly. I might be wrong. All right, are you ready to go? I think we are. So Caster's Gauntlet, go. Give me an advanced focus. Very stable. Stable. Now remember, we can put like heads around this thing, we can put candles around the thing. There's a lot we can do to help stabilize the crafting. We're still in early game Thaumcraft right now. Hey, look, it worked, and that was like a really easy craft. Boom. Sweet. Loving it. Hey, we got the blank lesser focus, which means that should be a complete. Hooray! By taking a lesser focus and infusing it with malleability and quicksilver and the complex crystalline structure of diamonds and enderpearls, I have created an advanced focus with a more internal complexity. Sweet. Cool. Now, if we want to get into spells, there's other things we can get. We can get elemental effects, we can get flux, we can get healing. Spoiler alert, that's one of the ones I'm going to check out, because I have kind of an idea in my head. I'm curious at how good Thaumcraft's healing is, because if it's good enough, it might be useful for a little bit of blood magic in my future. We'll have to see. Though generally I get into blood magic and I do, as soon as I hit tier 4 blood magic, we jump into the whole automatic mob farm thing, right? But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. But I want to play with that just to see what it's about. Break is cool. And then there's exchange, which we don't really need. Plan, projectile, arcane mine, bolt, And there's a few others that I think we haven't quite unlocked yet. So let's take a look at what I want to do. FYI, made a couple more wireless boosters. A little bit better range, right? Yeah, 30 to 40. That should be good. A few more blocks. That should have no problem covering at least to here now. Can I get as far as this? Yeah, I can. All the way into this building? Totally. Awesome. All right, so let's see what the difference is now with an advanced focus. So we can get up to 25 complexity. That's cool. All right, so there's a few things I want to make. There's a couple different spells I wouldn't mind playing with. There's a good post on Reddit, a couple Reddit posts actually, that have some cool combat spells that you can create. So there's one in particular I want to use that's a healing spell. But it needs a focus effect that we don't have access to unless we scan Dragon's Breath. Now, did I find the end? Did I go to the end? I forget. Did I go to the end in this pack? I don't know that I did. I don't know that I did. I didn't go to the end, did I? Waypoints. Astral thingy, Silverwood, underground structure, some kind of astral. Okay, yeah. I don't have any bookmarks for the end. So I feel like the end is kind of going to be a thing that we're going to want to look at doing. So maybe we can pop over the end, just real quick, grab some Dragon's Breath, right? We'll probably want some glass bottles. Boop. Hey. I said boop. Why are you no shift clicking? I don't know. Being silly. Maybe it's this one. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. That's why. Weird. Like a real quick visit and then swing back. Does that sound fair? I think that's like not a terrible idea. Between my flight and my charged porter and all this other good stuff, I should have no problem swinging by the end, right? The only thing I'm going to need is more Eyes of Ender. And what I wouldn't mind is another receiver. So maybe I could whip out one of these guys real quick and get myself, hey, you get more iron, I guess? Am I really that low? No, I think I just didn't empty this when I last made iron. That makes sense. Cool. So there's an extra matter receiver. And you know what I wouldn't mind? A little wireless RF transmitter. Kick that guy over there. He'll keep this guy charged so I can teleport over to the end portal. Once I find it, of course. So we'll need some Eyes of Ender. And I'm suspecting I don't quite have enough Ender Pearls. But this would also be a nice way to farm some Ender Pearls, right? So I think, how about this? Step one, we find the end portal. Then we place down the receiver over there. Then we come back to make the eyes that we're going to need. And then go from there. So you're off in this direction, huh, buddy? All right. So away we go. So I'm just going to... You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly all the way over to that desert and then see if it's further. Cool. That's like a plan. I think that's a good one. I wonder, like, is it technically faster? Like, this feels smoother to me. This, I kind of don't like doing. This feels faster. Doesn't this feel faster than the whole start, stop jittery thing? I mean, it's cooler feeling. It looks better, I think. I'm not sure what's technically faster. I guess there's probably... Somebody did a test at some point. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. How we doing? Still heading off in this direction, huh? Okay. So we'll just do another bunch of chunks. And I know there's like math you can do. I always forget what that math is, and I always forget the coordinates you want to head towards and all this other stuff. So I'll just do it like the semi-legit way, which is the Eyes of Ender thing. Like, yeah, you could totally math it up with coordinates and everything, but meh. Only because I forget that and how that works. So, you know. Oh, hey, I overshot it. Sweet. That means that we are somewhere in this general direction. Hopefully it's not right under this volcano, but, you know, my luck, it probably would be. Oh, yeah, no, it's totally right under this volcano, isn't it? It's 100% gonna be. This volcano is gonna be right on top. Well, getting close. Getting real close. It's got to be around here-ish, right? Yep, now we're cooking. Looks like we found something. Hello, friends. Ooh, things. I probably should have brought... Hold on, let's do trash can. I don't know what a Steve Scar present is. Let's, like, void some things that we probably don't have to hang on to. Like, all this junk. Like, yeah, I'm not here for this, right? Like, this is not what I'm here for at the moment. What's the present? I have no idea. So, therefore, I'm throwing it out. It's a stolen present after all. I feel bad about it. Hey, ender pearls. Sure. Lead, iron boots. Nothing exciting. Biome crystal. Eucalyptus forest from random things. I'll snag. That doesn't look easily craftable. I should grab more crystals while I'm here, to be fair. Alright, let me do the thing that I normally do. Yeah, I do have some of these. Cool. Hopefully not too hard to find. I always forget, does the Ender Pearl lead you to the beginning of the maze, or does it lead you to the actual portal? I've heard mixed answers to that. Hello, skeletons. Yes, shoot each other. Thank you. Leave me alone. Jasper from Cork, huh? That's cool. Summoning pendulum, huh? I'll check that out. Does it have a recipe? Nope, found in dungeon chest. The summoning pendulum can be used to pick up and move entities. Cool. Well, if it doesn't have a recipe, I'm snagging it. Is it usually towards the bottom? I don't know. I'm always bad at finding the ender portal. Or the end portal. I'm just terrible at it. But I'll use it as an opportunity. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to snag you, Mr. Satchel. I'll just put all this junk in here. There you go. Okay, that works for me. Alright, so let's keep on looking. Back in a few once I find something worth showing. Well, this place is pretty cool. Looks like one of those libraries, but like lava pel. That's neat. Hey, an engineer's blueprint. Alright, cool. These are the same, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, a burnt up library. That's kind of neat. Hey, fire crystals. I remember having trouble finding these, so I'm all about snagging those. Can't believe how much junk I've already accumulated looking around for this stupid portal. Come on, portal, where are you at? Oh, dudes, I finally found it. Oh, it only took 1,000,000 years. It only took 1,000,000 years. And look at this, there's an end portal hanging out right there. Or there's like a, what is that thing? Some kind of... Okay, cool. Well, you know what this means. We found the place. So then what we're gonna do is pop this dude here. We're gonna pop this dude here, and then we're gonna name you End Portal. And you should be charging up, so that's cool. Okay, great. And then he gets his juice, right? And then the other thing we want to do is link this dude. Boop. So now when I shift click this, we can either go to Dire Home or we can go to End Portal, right? Presuming he has enough RF, which I want to give him a few minutes to charge up. I forget how much RF you need to teleport to a thing, but you know, the moral of the story is generally you don't want to have not enough. Man, that was annoying to find. I'm not even gonna kid you guys. I think it was like 20 to 30 minutes of Dire not having any luck. Also, I learned something interesting. The saturation guy, he's cool, but he's not great. And let me tell you why. If you start taking damage, it takes a while for the saturation to keep you, like, it doesn't fill up your saturation, it just keeps you not hungry. So like, see my saturation bar is pretty empty there, and if I like run around a bit, like I don't get a lot of saturation fill up. So if I take damage, it actually takes like a decent while for me to heal up from said damage. See how like much I'm not healing right now? It's not a good time. Right? This is the part where you stop being on fire. See? Not healing. Womp womp womp. Not great. Not a great situation. So like it'll sustain and only heal like maybe half a heart. And then when I drop down, it's an infrequent amount that I'm getting healed there. So that's not good. So whoosh should go here. Great. And then we will set you and go home, because what we need now is to put away all this nonsense that I collected while I was out and about on my adventures. Specifically all this junk, which is literally all junk. I don't even know why I bothered to save any of it. Huge waste of inventory space, if I'm being honest, but meh. I'm sure there's something useful in here. I just kind of like whatevered it. I wasn't all that worried. Alright, so now I've got my glass bottles. And I've got this guy. So the only thing we need is more ender pearls. Kill an enderman, because it's what I do best. Alright, just hunted up a bunch of endermen. So now we're going to head back to our end portal thingy. We're going to pop our Eyes of Ender in here. Boop, boop. I noticed that my portal was such that there were 0 eyes in it. I don't know what kind of luck that is. Woo! And I've got my teleporter home for when I need it. So now I just need to get the dragon to breathe some dragon's breath. And then that would be cool, alright? I don't think I'm going to kill the dragon today, as much as I would love to, because I just hate the enderman and the dragon and all that stuff. I think we'll leave her live for a little bit. I just need some breath going on here, Mr. Dragon. Give me some dragon's breath. Don't push me around. Maybe while I'm here, I'll grab some of these guys. Pretty sure that, like, the glass is not going to help them. Unless something changed with the way the mechanics of that thing are. But I'm like 99% sure that glass stuff ain't going to help. Come on, dragon. I got stuffs to do. Can't be waiting around all day for you to breathe some dragon's breath. Oh, there's some. Hello. As long as we get some, I'm cool. Works for me. Let's get out of here. Whoosh. Hey, we got a couple good things. We got some dragon's breath, and we have access to the end now, and we got some ender lilies, which we'll look into playing with later. So now, I just want to scan this. Hooray! Scanned a dragon's breath. You learned something new. I know I did. I think that unlocks something. I might need to unlock further things before it fully unlocks it, but I'm pretty sure that by scanning that dragon's breath, I am now cool, and whatnot. Sweet. I love being able to scan items inside your inventory. That's huge to me. Isn't that like the greatest? Did I scan my armor? Cool. Scan some baubles? I should probably scan this thing. Literally the best. Okay. So now that we've done that, we might need to research a little bit. So I need Gellum. Do I just need to, like, discover Gellum? Do I have any snow? Or ice? What do you turn into? You can make snow for me. That should have some Gellum on it. Right? So that is a snowman drop. So now you're cool elements. Hooray! Air and frost and earth. Nice. Cool. Focus effect flux, Vitium. I thought I knew Vitium. Didn't I? Didn't I? Maybe I never scanned it? I mean, I know of it for sure. Theory of Oromancy. Really? I'm out of theories again? Terrible. Let me do a little research. We'll be back. All right, guys, we're back. So I came over to an extreme hills biome because I needed to find a llama. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. You learned some more about projectiles. So for my focus medium projectile, which I'm going to teleport home, I needed to find a normal projectile, I needed to be hit by a fiery projectile, and I needed to be hit by a sticky projectile. The latest one is the llama, right? So this was just a blaze hit me, and I was good. This one I already had, so I'm guessing like skeleton arrows or something completed that. And this is a llama. I don't know if there's other things that can work for it, but llamas definitely work. Hooray! Which got me bouncy, seek hostile, seek friendly, so lots of projectile modifications, which is cool. So I think this guy needs another Theory of Oromancy, and then I need Tripwire Hook and Vinniculum. So Soul Sand has Vinniculum on it, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Cool. And then a Tripwire Hook. Right? And then you should be pretty happy with that. We just need to now do another Theory of Oromancy. So I'm doing lots of theories. Now, do I have, the other thing we can use is Preserved Curiosities, which I think are rare drops from Cinnabar or something like that. Oh, I gained some knowledge. Ooh, knowledge. It's a shortcutty way to get some theories if you don't feel like doing research. So that's Arcane Mine. Oh, Focus Medium Cloud. Hooray, we got it. So now I need a Theory of Oromancy here, and you can see we do need that Dragon's Breath, which is cool. So I need another Oromancy Theory, so let's get to work, and as you can see, I've been focusing on the Oromancy stuff, which gives me a good chance to get Oromancy-style draws here, right? So there's 20 Oromancy, there was 15 before that. I've run out of paper, which is kind of a hassle, but that's okay. We will go take care of this real quick. Okay, 15 Oromancy and a bonus. I don't want to reject Oromancy, so I'm probably going to want to do this one. Gain 20 Oromancy with a possibility for warp. It's okay. Humanus Crystal. Oh, I don't know that I have Humanus Crystals. What's the other one I'll need here? Vinniculum and Census. Census and... Oh, I do have a Humanus Crystal. Never mind, I do. Hooray. 55 Oromancy from Inspired. Yay. Those are always good ones. 15 Infusion or gain or lose some experience. We'll do that one. Desiderium or 20. Yeah, that's what I want. Complete Theory. Nice. We got 2 of those guys there. So now we can make our Focus Medium Cloud, which is exciting. That's neat. All right. So now what I want to try, if I'm not too crazy about this, right, is trying to come up with exactly what I want to do with this guy. And I think I've got the plan, right? So we're going to make a focus with the Advanced Focus Crystal. Okay, and we're going to center it on the player, right? And we could put all kinds of things here, right? But I'm going to do Cloud. Creates a lingering cloud of magical energy that affects anything inside. Boom. Okay, and then on that, I think we just put heal, right? And that's about it. That sounds pretty cool. I think that's it. Okay. And then I want to bump the healing up as high as I can. Healing 5 sound cool. And what's Cloud? Duration. Okay. And radius. Maybe we're going to drop the healing down a little bit here. We could do like healing 3. And duration could be longer then. That looks good. Okay. Now, how much of a difference is if I do this? I might want to play with that, but I'm worried about the 1 block radius thing. Though, if I'm using this specifically for healing, I might be okay with that. That could get me up to healing 4. I could try it this way, and as long as it works, which I think it will, that would be cool. I could have a larger radius, but my main purpose of this is healing myself during blood magic, right? Now, what are you telling here? Start crafting. We're going to need an Alchemia V crystal and a Victus V crystal. Now, we may have some of those. Alchemia and Victus. Cool, so we can start crafting. It's also going to cost 255 V, and if we check the chunk borders here, we've got 282. Hooray. So we should be able to craft this right now, so let's do it. Right? Victus and Alchemia. Start crafting. 19-1, healing 4. Am I missing something here? What am I doing wrong? Maybe it's like a rounding thing here? I've got Alchemia and I've got Victus crystals. Alchemia and Victus. Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything, right? Let's just start it over. Cloud and heal. And the healing we were going to do 4. And the cloud radius 1 with up to 19 seconds was good. Okay, you don't seem to want to do that. What if I make you 3 and you 3? Nope. I definitely want to have you 4 and you 1. I'm not sure why this crafting isn't working. 1 experience point? I mean, I've got 1 experience. Get myself more if I needed. I shouldn't really need it. I don't get it. Just for fun, I'm boosting up my experience. Oh, there we go. I think the experience cost is reporting wrong, because it looked like it needed more like 5 experience there. Boy, I hope I did everything right here. Looks good. Hey, look at that. Yeah, look at that fancy look. Oh, I love that. Hey, it worked. Sweet. Heal. Nice. And then I should be able to do this and this. And now we're cooking. Awesome. Now, if my theory is correct... Now, it uses some V from the environment, so that might hurt a little bit. But let's take this off. Let's go get hurt a little bit. Okay. Yep, beat me up, buddy. That's cool. That's the plan. Let these dudes hurt me. And then let's fly over here and cast. Whoa, that is pretty cool. Look at that. That is awesome. Oh, is it hurting them? Oh, it totally is. Dude, the healing ability hurts undead mobs? I like that a lot. Ah, that is so awesome. I'm sure it doesn't hurt spiders, though. No, it does not. That's cool, though, right? Oh, dude, and it totally heals you a lot. And FYI, I think they stack. So we could have, like, a couple. Dude, that is awesome. That is super awesome. Cloud healing ability. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so you know what that is? That's wrapping up point for the episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. That is a really cool healing ability, which I really appreciate and like. We will be playing with that a little bit more in the nearby future. For now, though, it is wrapping up point. Devil20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. You know, we'll see what happens. We got obviously lots of cool blood magic to check out now because we've got a nifty way to heal ourselves. So I like that plan. And also, obviously, we can start playing around with more Thaumcraft and other things, right? I'm having just fun playing, right? Also, that is a cool particle effect right there. Ah, super cool. Nice. That is awesome. Dude, I love that kind of stuff. I love how that looks. It just looks neat. With all the little hearts flying around and everything. I'm healing you in a cloud. Super cool. Super cool. Thaumcraft is always, you know, that awesome, awesome thing. All right, wrapping up point for sure. Devil20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.